Your cat asked you for help today. They did it quietly, the way they always do, in a language that requires no sound and leaves no obvious trace. And there is a very good chance you missed it. Not because you weren't paying attention, but because nobody ever taught you what to look for. Cats evolved in an environment where showing vulnerability could get them killed. So they learned to carry their pain, their fear, and their need for help in the smallest possible gestures. Gestures so understated that they slide right past even the most devoted owners every single day. These are the 5 ways your cat is asking for help without making a single sound. Number 1. They sit near you but stay just out of reach. This is the one that breaks the heart when you finally understand it. Picture a cat named Miso, a rescue with an unknown history who came to her owner Priya already carrying something heavy. Every evening Miso would come into the living room, walk to within about 3 feet of where Priya was sitting and stop. Close enough to feel her presence. Too far to be touched. Priya assumed Miso just wanted her own space. What Miso was actually doing was standing at the exact edge of what her nervous system would allow. She wanted contact. She wanted closeness. But something in her past had taught her that closing that gap was dangerous. She was asking Priya to come to her instead. Cat that positions itself near you but not with you is not being aloof. They are showing you the exact distance their fear allows and quietly hoping you will be the one to shorten it. Number 2. They slow blink at you with unusual intensity. The slow blink is widely understood as a sign of feline affection. And it is. But there is a version of the slow blink that carries something more urgent than love. When a cat initiates slow blinking towards you with a directness that feels almost deliberate, holding eye contact, blinking slowly and repeatedly without any other stimulation, they are seeking acknowledgement. They are saying, I am here. I need you to see me. Not in the background of your scrolling or your conversation or your distraction. Right now. Actually see me. Correct response is to slow blink back. Close your eyes softly and open them. What feels like a small gesture on your end is a complete emotional exchange on theirs. Cat that initiates this and receives nothing in return learns that reaching out doesn't work. And eventually they stop reaching. Number 3. They bring you objects and place them silently at your feet. Every owner knows this behavior and almost all of them misread it. Yes, it connects to hunting instinct. But there is a layer beneath the instinct that rarely gets discussed. Cats who are emotionally overwhelmed, understimulated, or quietly lonely will bring objects to their person as a form of outreach that requires no vulnerability. It is an initiation with a built-in exit. They place the object, they look at you, and they wait. They are not asking for much. They are asking for acknowledgement, for a moment of your attention directed specifically at them. When that moment is ignored, when the toy gets pushed aside and the phone stays up, the cat receives a very clear message. Asking doesn't work here. And the gifts stop coming. And the silence that replaces them is much harder to read. Number 4. They press their forehead against you and hold it there without moving. Most people know this as bunting. They know it marks territory and transfers scent. But the sustained version, where the cat is not rubbing and moving but simply pressing and staying, is something categorically different. This is a cat in active emotional need using the only physical mechanism available to them to communicate it. They are pressing the weight of what they are carrying directly into your body. The anxiety, the overstimulation, the unnamed thing that has been sitting on their nervous system all day, they are asking you to absorb some of it. To be still with them. To let them offload without judgment or agenda. The length of time they hold that press is in direct proportion to how much they needed it. A cat that comes to you and presses and stays came because you were the only place they could put it down. Number 5. They follow your gaze. This is perhaps the most overlooked form of silent communication in the entire human-cat relationship. When you look across the room, your cat looks too. When your eyes move to the window, there's follow. It happens so naturally and so constantly that most owners have stopped noticing it entirely. But researchers publishing in the journal PLOS One found that cats specifically and intentionally track their owner's gaze direction as a social cue, a behavior previously thought to exist only in dogs and primates. Your cat is not following your eyes out of casual curiosity. They are aligning themselves with your perception of the world. They are checking that you are both seeing the same thing. They are asking, in the only way available to them, whether you are present, whether you are okay, whether the world you are looking at right now is one they need to be concerned about. It is an act of connection so quiet, so constant, and so easy to miss that most owners spend years inside it without ever knowing it was happening. Your cat lives in a world with no words. Everything they feel, every moment of fear, confusion, loneliness, love, and need, has to find its way out through behavior, through posture, through placement and pressure and the direction of a gaze held a half-second longer than necessary. They have been reaching out to you in these ways since the day they arrived. In every near approach that stopped 3 feet short. In every slow blink sent across a quiet room. In every small object laid gently at your feet with nothing asked for in return except a moment of being seen. The language was always there. Now you know how to hear it. Which of these does your cat do? Drop it in the comments. I want to know which one surprised you most.